There we go. I saw the
He's got to beat the count. And he can. Knockout victory. Navarrete.
he was hunting for that left hand, that left hook to the body, and earlier in the fight, he was leaping with it. I mean, the dude is so unorthodox. What is it? I'm sorry, it's 3:00 in the morning. Is unorthodox. That's 3:00 in the morning. I was about to make up a word. Well, anyway, last fight of the night for me. If you go look at the channel, I've been covering a lot of combat sports. I'm kind of out of it. Valdez stopped. WBO interim champion, former WBO interim champion, stopped in round number 6 by Manuel Navarrete. Here's the thing. Oscar Valdez is 33 years old. I don't know if he's going to retire after this fight. I haven't seen the post-fight interview if he's going to talk about leaving, but maybe he can attempt if his body will let him go down to 126 pounds. But with the way he was talking was that the hardest part about fighting for him is the training and the dieting. So to be able to go back down 4 pounds, I just don't know. But one thing for sure is Navarrete was beating the shit out of him. The punches just were so loud. And he could hit you from anywhere. You would never think that a guy built like this, you know, would be able just to be mauling the fighters the way he does. Now, I knew that 135 was a bridge too far for him when he went up and fought Denis Berinchyk, who we haven't seen since. But 130, you know, dude ain't no joke. He can beat everybody. And to be very honest, I would pick him to beat Shakur Foster. But then again, you never know when Navarrete is going to show up. But if he's motivated like he is tonight, why you just try to hump him? If he's motivated like he is tonight, like, dude ain't no joke, for real. He can hit you with anything, and he overwhelms you. And those shots are just loud. Like, he don't look it, but dude is strong. So I want to hear what Oscar Valdez has to say. And now that I know, the results of the fight, let me go see what the fans had to say. First, let's look at the rankings. Shakur Foster, WBC champion. Lamont Roach is moving up to take on Tank Davis March the 1st. They just finished their 2-city press tour. Anthony Carcassi, I forgot to butcher. I'm sorry. It's just got gone late. Kakachi, there you go. Let's listen in.
All of our post-fight interviews will be on the State of Boxing on the ESPN app. We're going to take a
I hate when they do that, when they make me switch over. ESPN, look, and it's the end. I got to switch over to listen to the post-fight interviews. I got to go find the State of Boxing. It's like, where you at? There you are. Is it this one? You know, that's trash. They make you do that to listen to the post-fight interviews. But leave it right there for now and finish talking about the rankings. So, listen, look at the current. If Lamont Roach wasn't fighting Tank Davis, look at this, the top of the 130-pound division. I think that Navarrete would beat Shakur Foster, Lamont Roach, Carcassi. He just beat the dog shit out of Oscar Valdez. It's just that 135 to me is a bridge too far. However, I would entertain a fight with him versus Lomachenko or Tank Davis, but we know Tank Davis ain't gonna fight him. We never got that Shakur Stevenson fight. Shakur Stevenson is gone. But who knows? Maybe Riyadh season, maybe they'll be able to put it together. I don't know. There's fights out there for him. 39-2 and one with 32 KOs. We know he is beatable. You know, we saw what happened with Liam Wilson, but he probably didn't take Liam Wilson seriously. By the way, let's listen to the post-fight interview, and I wonder if Oscar Valdez is going to hang him up. Because, see, here's the thing. Oscar Valdez is talking like the training is bothering him. Like, you know, like on some Brett Favre shit. Like, it's like, you know, he just want to get in the ring to fight. But it's the getting ready for the fight. So that's why I say, like, is your heart still in it to be able to get in there and train and to make weight? But let's face it, he can't go to 135. He get beat up. Oh, well, here he is.
Eric Morales, it seemed like for moments it was that type of fight. You were dominating rounds, and then he would come in the last second and steal the rounds.
He got a freakishly deep voice.
We tried. That's the most important thing. I tried to get the victory. I really wanted it. Trained very hard for this. As I say, I'm sorry for all these people that came over here to see me from all over the place, from Sonora, from Nogales, Hermosillo, Phoenix.
He's been in some wars.
I wish I could have gotten a better result. Thank you for coming here to support. Maybe next time.
You can leave here.
Oh,
with
all
your
right.
head held high, Oscar.
Not retiring.
Your right foot. What happened early on in the fight?
I mean, there's no excuses. He beat me well. There's no. I don't want to put no excuses. We slipped. I kind of messed up a little bit my ankle, but there's no excuses. No, Vaquero's a great champion. Take my hat off from him.
What was different about him this time? He said he was going to come and try to get the knockout. He was finally able to do it with that vicious body shot. What was different about him?
He's the same old Vaquero, you know. There's a reason why he's a champion. Awkward shots, you don't see him coming.
Oscar, we talked about the future. This is your third loss. You've only lost to Shakur Stevenson and now Emmanuel Navarrete. What's next for you?
I really don't know. Wow, I train very hard to be a champion. Who knows? Right now, we're going to keep our head up high and try to work on the mistakes. Whatever's up, I'm willing to come back strong.
All right, cool.
Do me a favor. Keep your head held high. El público te adora. México está contigo.
Gracias.
He just don't got no work for Navarrete.
Queríamos ganar. Les agradezco el apoyo. Vamos a regresar fuertes. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Oscar. And now head over to Emmanuel El Vaquero Navarrete. A great victory for Emmanuel. Un gran triunfo. Prometiste el knockout y lo cumpliste. ¿Qué fue distinto? You promised the knockout. You fulfilled that promise. What was different this time around, Emmanuel?
Hola a todos, buenas noches. No, yo creo que lo principal fue trabajar fuerte.
Dude's the
todos los
man.
rounds. Tratar de echarlo para atrás. Valdez venía para enfrente todo el tiempo y contrarrestarlo, soportarlo, aguantarlo y declinar su ataque fue la estrategia perfecta para poder derrumbar a un Valdez siempre fuerte.
Look, Oscar Valdez was extremely strong in this fight, and he kept coming forward. So what I had to do was to stop him in his tracks and push him backward, because if you let Valdez come at you coming downhill, then it's going to be a long night. Las dos manos. ¿Cómo te sentiste? How'd you feel now having both hands active for you?
Muy bien, gracias a Dios todo estuvo bastante bien y pues había comentado antes de la pelea que íbamos a tener una nueva mano izquierda y así fue, me sentí bastante bien y creo que esto es un segundo ciclo de mi carrera y lo voy a aprovechar al 100%.
Look, I told you guys, once my left hand was healed, I was going to throw it in different ways, and you saw that punch variety and how effective it was. All I can tell you is you are now witnessing the second stage of my career, and we're going to do great things. Vaquero, ese gancho al hígado. Mira quién está ahí, la leyenda Julio César Chávez. Terminar una pelea así frente a la leyenda, ¿qué significa? Finishing with the liver shot in front of the legend Julio César Chávez. What does that mean to you?
No, a mí la verdad siempre le he demostrado mi admiración al gran campeón mexicano y creo que esta victoria solamente es rendirle tributo a todo su legado.
Look, I've always been a great fan of Julio César Chávez, always treated him with the utmost respect, and that shot, it's all about continuing the legacy of the legend Julio César Chávez. ¿Qué sigue? Who's next?
Ahorita descansar, pasar las fiestas de fin de año con la familia, retomar el siguiente año con toda la motivación y pues esperar a lo que decidamos en conjunto con mi equipo. Vienen muy buenas cosas, creo que Navarrete está para hacer buenas cosas en 130, tal vez unas 2 peleas más, al menos una y después pensar nuevamente en 135.
You can expect great things from me in 2025. We're going to enjoy Christmas, spend some time with the family, get some rest, get together with my team, and then make the plan for the next year, which I can assure you it's going to be maybe 1-2 more fights at 130, and then there's a lot of activity for me at 135. Gracias, Vaquero.
All right, well, there you go. He plans on going back to 135, but can you imagine if we were able to get Navarrete versus Tank Davis? How come nobody's talking about that? I mean, yeah, he failed when he went up to fight Dennis Biermanchek at 135, but would you not? Look, he's fighting Lamont Roach. Like, this generation, man, we miss out on such great fights because of political mumbo jumbo and bullshit. Because right now, between 130 and 135, the fights to make are what? Stevenson, Navarrete, Tank Davis, Zepeda, Lomachenko, all those guys mixed in with each other. I mean, those are the fights, right? You know, like, who would you want to see? Like, let's say, for example, if Navarrete was at 135. Those would be the fights to make. Damn, they already putting, they were showing his career highlights. Oscar Valdez, like they putting him in the coffin. It's just a shame, man, like this political shit, because those are the fights that we want to see. I mean, okay, yeah, he'll be able to unify against Oshaki, but does that really, really, really move the needle? It'll be a good fight, yeah, but does it move the needle? No. Anybody from 126 moving up, does it really move the needle? No. The Espinosa fight would be fun, but does it move the needle? No. It's time for Navarrete now to go up to like superstar status. And it's a shame because we'll probably never see him versus Tank. We'll have a better chance because of the Saudis seeing him fight Shakur Stevenson than to see him fight Tank Davis. Unless Shakur Stevenson, well, he's already pretty much wanting to go to 140 anyway, so he may be moving up. But let's see how this plays out. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I've been covering combat sports all day long, and I'm tired. It is 3:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm tired. Damn, there go Valdez right there. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Links down below in the description box.